Okay, so yes, it's mobility as a service. So it's just a background of that. So we've got the end users, we've got also the Internet of Things, and the goal is to for mobility as a service system is to provide convenience for the end users. And so we do need trust in that system for the good uptake of such system. Let's try this. And so the questions that we're asking ourselves is that you can see several parties on the left in the mobility as a service system, and then the challenges are that there's a lot of data consumption and also data generation from all the parties, and also there is multi-party data sharing involved as well. And also, when this data are being generated and also consumed, there is opaque. It's not clear. It's not clear what is being generated and also consumed, and there is lack of transparency and also the traceability between the data flows as well. So, therefore, the two questions that the team asked ourselves were: how do we engender ecosystem data security, and also end user trust? And secondly, what are the major threats that could be in a mobility as a service system? So this is our methodology. So we got scenarios from various places, and then we used Stride for the security and threat analysis. Then we used something on LinkedIn for also the privacy threat analysis as well. And through that, we then took that as inputs to the data governance frameworks itself, which was developed by one of our partners. And then from that, we got the data governance framework, and then we used validation and verification of the models. And also another partner of ours, know now that they are actually bringing us real-time user use cases. So some of our findings are here. So now we're now seeing that privacy and cybersecurity are actually converging. So we need to consider the impacts on also trust of the users. And so we've got some of the data sharing patterns there. So level 1, strong data sharing; 2, medium data sharing; and also level 3, weak data sharing. So some of the threats that we saw in mass, we do Stride. So some of the outputs are now published. And also we use something called LinkedIn for the privacy requirements as well. So for the mass, and so that is also published as well. And so and also for our framework, we use something called SDN to actually get the data goals, and then we use something called CNIL to sort of know the risks of the data interactions, and also use LinkedIn for the mitigation. So these are the publications from the project so far. So future work, our outputs are now being done by the partners, and we're also doing the data governance framework ++. And what are the benefits of the data governance framework for data sharing? We want to reduce the number of data intermediaries among those parties, and application to mass systems. So some of our impacts are there. So, and also there, and yes, that's it.